Hi, I'm Annie with Miserable Cow Coaching. If you'd like to book a session with me, you can find a link to do so in the description. So today I'm going to talk about gratitude. I think I've made this same video every year for Thanksgiving, but it's a good one. I am grateful for gratitude. It's a simple, powerful tool that has made me more content and more effective. Because of hedonic adaptation, people tend to have a happiness set point, meaning they tend to maintain a certain level of happiness regardless of external circumstances. So they might have a few highs and lows, but they tend to return to the same level of happiness over and over again. My happiness set point used to be lower because I was tuning out and ignoring the simple, everyday good things in life. Practicing daily gratitude is one of the quickest ways to raise your happiness set point. It also kind of works like a magnet to attract more good things into your life. When you notice and appreciate the good things, more of those things tend to show up in your awareness. I started including a daily gratitude practice in my journal maybe 5 years ago, and it's the most effective thing I've ever done to raise my overall level of contentment. Other things that have helped raise my overall level of contentment are daily exercise, self-discipline, staying organized, overcoming procrastination, eating healthy foods, working towards goals and achieving them. That's a big one. People are happy when they have goals that they're working towards. Choosing meaningful work and always striving to live life intentionally. So here are a few things that I'm grateful for in my life recently. I'm grateful for gratitude for all the reasons that I just mentioned. And I think this is rarely said, but it should be said more often. I am grateful for acceptance of darkness and negativity. That doesn't mean indulging in darkness or allowing negativity to rule my life. It means I lovingly accept and listen to what that darkness is trying to communicate to me. Accepting the light and the dark and the entire complexity of human experience is healthy. Suppressing it, resisting it, ignoring it is unhealthy and dangerous. It's a recipe for creating monsters. What we resist persists. When you open up and accept pain and allow it to communicate with you, it often dissipates. What we call pain is usually actually resistance to pain. Resistance makes it so much worse. I am grateful for people who are open and honest about their own darkness. And I'm grateful for people who are accepting of others who are on the same path. People who are willing to allow the darkness to communicate with them, and they're willing to do the work to process it with love instead of resistance. I'm grateful for the objective personality community. I love building relationships with people who are striving to understand and improve themselves. I'm grateful for the coaching opportunities that I've had over the last year or so. Other things that I'm grateful for: fitness. I used to never tend to my fitness in any consistent way for a long time, but I started getting consistent with a fitness routine when I was about 38 years old, so kind of late. I wish I had done it sooner. It's so much better on the other side. Self-discipline, that's another one that is so much better on the other side. I think of the life that I lived before when I didn't take self-discipline as seriously as I do now. There's really a lot of freedom in it. I'm grateful for journaling. I started journaling daily about 5 years ago. It's just transformed my life. It's such a simple thing that you can do every day that can really improve your overall level of contentment. I've been really grateful for synchronicity lately. I just love meaning. I love communicating with the universe or reality or whatever. It's speaking to me, and I find that it's speaking to me in meaning, symbols, and synchronicity. And it's just fascinating. I'm grateful for study. I guess, I'm grateful for consumed sleep. I love to learn. I learn every day. I'm never going to stop learning. The other day I was here in my studio and I was dancing. I was listening to some really good music and just twirling around and feeling good and looking at the scenery all around my little cottage here. And I had this really joyful thought that my younger self would be so proud of who I am today. My younger self would be so satisfied with who I turned out to be and how I lived. I was dancing around and just looking at the aesthetics of my place and seeing all the guitars and the creativity all around me. And I realized that I achieved a lot of things that I secretly would have wanted for myself when I was younger. I live a creative life. I make art almost every day. I'm surrounded by guitars and music. And I've also been able to work in careers where I've been able to serve others in a really authentic way. I would be proud of my autonomy, how I've cultivated this life that includes a lot of solitude. I love solitude. Being with a partner who's also really independent. So I've been in this weird living situation for over 10 years now. I think it's closer to 13 now, where I have this beautiful creative office space that's right next door to where I live with my partner. And he has his own creative space. And we both really value independence and solitude. And we've both chosen careers that are very meaningful in the way that we serve others. And we both love to work on our creative endeavors separately and allow each other the space to do that. He has a creative workshop next door. And then we come together to share inspirations about those projects. And I'm just grateful for my life. I'm grateful for the way that I live and what I'm doing in my career and just the tribe of really amazing people that I have in my life. My close inner circle is extremely supportive and accepting. And then my larger circle, which is mainly right now the objective personality community, is just an amazing group of people. You know, people that have similar values of growth and living intentionally. I'm just feeling really grateful. And I'm also super excited to eat things on Thanksgiving. So I hope you all are having a beautiful, amazing Thanksgiving week. And I hope you're feeling grateful because it's a really good feeling. So I'll talk to you next week.